doesn't. That's probably what it came here anywhere. I don't want to see this. I'll call this meeting to order. Please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Could we have a roll call vote?
Sure. Mr. Brylant?
Here.
Ms. Minnie, absent. Mr. Platzer, absent. Mr. Apple?
Present.
Mrs. Trumbull here.
Okay. Do we have a vote to approve the consent agenda?
I move to approve the consent agenda. Total of $235,570.12.
Correct. That's correct.
I'll second.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Brylant?
Yes.
Mrs. Trumbull, yes. Mr. Apple?
Yes.
And most of that goes to the county for taxes.
Yes, that was a big chunk of it was for the taxes. Motion carries, by the way. Citizens wishing to address the township board, please.
That'd be me.
Could you give us a sheet and put your name down and your address, please?
Where's that?
Right up there in the box, right there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Sutherland, go ahead.
Back in December, we applied for a special land use permit. It was shortly after lost. Come February 20th, we were issued a directive here by your zoning administrator stating that he turned us into the state of Michigan for selling cars without a permit. At the time, we had 2 cars from my father's and one of my own on our property. According to your own regulations, you can sell up to 2 a year. Since then, in May, you approved another car lot on 25 just south of here, which is fine. Again, the next day, we submitted our paperwork again. Took 3 weeks before we could even get an answer that they were going to have some kind of little meeting where three individuals got together with the zoning administrator and they disapproved it. He had a number of things that he had questions and problems with. It took me 24 hours. I had the complete kit back in his hands. It's been 5 weeks, and we have not heard a word. He won't answer his phone calls, and I mean, it's getting kind of ridiculous here. So I would like to find out what the problem is or why we're being singled out. You know, what we turned in was exactly the same as what the other car lot was provided you guys. I answered the same questions. Everything was exactly the same, but we can't get an answer, and it's been taking 2 months now, and we're still being denied. So at least our due process here.
Bill, do you care to address that? Of why it hasn't been approved or hasn't been?
Well, it took a while to get with Paul and Loretta on the planning commission because it being the summertime. I was busy and they were busy. And they turned down the drawing saying that it's not correct because there was a lot of obvious things wrong with it. And I've been trying to get to the point that I had a lot of problems and a lot of issues.
Did you get back with Mr. Sutherland and let him know that what he needed?
I letter, but I haven't got it all done.
It's been 4 weeks since we turned in our second drawing, but it addressed all those.
Robert brought it up at the planning commission, and Loretta made it quite clear in some minutes what was wrong with it. But part of what was wrong, but I wanted to address all the issues in it.
Well, I didn't think it's appropriate to be turned, you know, our name being turned into the state for being in violation of something when we didn't violate any of your regulations according to your own regulations.
Well, I don't know that. Did that happen? I don't. Bill?
Bill?
I had no idea whose cars or what they were.
So you turned this into the state without even asking?
I didn't turn it into the state.
You didn't turn this into the state?
No, I did not.
This, your signature?
Yeah, but I didn't turn it
Right
into
here,
the state.
it's
I
right
said
here that
it
he
was.
turned us into the state of Michigan for a violation. That's a signature. Is that the policy of Burtchville Township to harass your constituents this way?
No, it is not.
We followed every rule that you have, being very meticulous. My father had 2 cars, I had 1. It says right in your own rules that you could have 2 cars a year.
Well, I think what we need to do is we need to address this post haste and get this thing taken care of as soon as
I would really appreciate it.
possible. Bill,
Yeah,
you know, like maybe tomorrow we'll start getting the thing taken care of.
well, I was gonna work on it this week. I finally reached the point where I could get it.
Yeah, and I apologize. I apologize for any delay that's happened to you, you know.
We're just trying to make it look like everybody else who survived.
And
you know, like
I understand
everybody
that,
else here.
and I understand that.
We have enough room at our place that this should not have been a problem. I've addressed every concern that he brought up the first time. It should not have taken five weeks here to get back to us.
Well, I guess I'm in agreement with you, so we will take care of it
Thank
post
you,
haste.
sir. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Sutherland?
Perry, have you got an address?
Oh, sure.
Can we get a copy of that letter?
Yes, absolutely.
You have a copy of this, Mike?
Yeah.
No, this is one.
That's all right.
They wanted
you.
to file.
Okay, Patrick Jenks.
6240 State Road. Mike, have you been over to the cemetery and taken a look at what it looks like? There is weeds over there, 2 feet high.
Well, they should have cut those today, did they?
No, it hasn't been cut, they've cut it once in the last 5 weeks.
It's probably gonna be tomorrow.
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
So here?
They cut out in front of the
They cut in front of the sign and that's all they did.
sign over on Lake Shore.
Oh, I agree. It was tacky, and I really thought they were going to do that today, but I will talk to them again. I'll talk to them in the morning.
I mean, I had, you know, Dad's buried over there. There's other people gotta be complaining about this besides me.
Well, if there is, I haven't heard it, but yes, we'll take care of it. We'll get it cut. I agree. I saw it over the weekend, and I thought it looked pretty tacky, so we'll take care of it. Okay, anybody else wishing to address the board? Hearing none, we'll move on to the approval of our agenda. Somebody care to make a motion?
Approve the agenda.
I'll second it. We have a motion and a second to approve our agenda. Is there any comment or questions? Hearing none, I'd ask for a roll call vote, please.
Do you want a roll call or just the size and dates of it?
Well, we can advise me.
Okay.
We're not just spending money on
No.
it. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed?
No. No.
Motion carries. Departmental report, fire department.
I've sent in the paperwork for the reimbursement for half of it for the DNR grant, so the check should be coming whenever the state mails it out. The paperwork's been filed, so that's a 50/50 grant for those Indian work, but that all stuff's been filed. I'm just waiting for a scheduling date on the siren. That should be just any time. I tried to get it for an answer for tonight, but I was out of town. I forgot about it, so they did a scheduling date, so, but it's, he told me last month it was within weeks, so, so that I know, let you guys know it should be close.
Okay.
We did get the application for the system to firefighter grant for a new tanker, or water tender, so that's in. So sometime in the next 6 months, we'll find out if we get it or not, so, but we did get it in time and before the deadline, so we're good to go.
Okay. Anything else? That's it? Thank you. Building department, Bill?
There was 3 permits issued in the month of June, totaling $311,500, and permit fee collected was $2,073.
Okay, thank you. Water department, Dusty's on vacation. Jane, library.
No problems at the moment. Just a piece of information for anybody, if they know anyone who is interested. The computer classes, we do now have a schedule for the fall, starting about the 3rd week of September, right with the basic classes. They will again be Tuesdays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but we do have to have registration because we are limited to 8 people. So if any of you know anyone who is still waiting to take computer classes, they need to call the library. We can tell them which classes are run.
Okay.
And we will be bringing a list of them over here that you can post at the.
I'll get it on our website too.
That's all.
Okay. Moving on to unfinished business, chapel restoration project. Do we want to?
That would be Jim.
Oh, Jim, I'm sorry.
It's okay, no problem. I've been here quite a while. So. Anyway, we finally completed the back deck and the stairway on the chapel for the back exit. That's all done. There's a little bit of black dirt that's got to be put down and some grass seeds got to be put down back there. And I'm not sure if the old stairway is still there.
It's good.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. All right. And the storm windows, we got all the edges painted on those and they're back in place and the screens are in those. If you notice, if you went by our thermometer over there, we're at the $30,000 mark, which it's been a lot of fun to earn that money. We had our annual meeting on January 7th. All the officers stayed the same except for one. We're looking for a secretary. It's the only one we couldn't fill. If anybody's interested or if anybody knows anybody that would like to do that. It's just a simple job. Once in a while you're there at a meeting and take some notes. We had our ice cream social over there, and we also did a Ruby's Tuesday give bag, which is 20% of your bill comes back to our group. That only happens if we got good participation. I'm not sure what kind of participation we got over there. And I was there a couple of times, so we got 2 anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think there was more than 2, but I'm not sure either. We won't know for a couple of months.
Okay. All right. In August, on Friday, August 17th, and Saturday, August 18th, we're going to be setting up for that's going to be our Little White Chapel yard sale. And we'll be setting up Thursday, the 16th, from 3 to 6. If anybody has any items they want to donate, slightly used, clean items, we would appreciate if you could bring it at that time. Or give one of us a call and we could pick it up.
What is that, Jim?
That is on the 16th of, that's Thursday, the 16th of August.
16th, 17th, and 18th, basically?
Yeah, the sale's going to be the 17th and 18th.
Where's that at?
It's in the chapel.